Hi, it's Hotsy Malone with Vagabond Souls. This is the continuing saga of Hotsy Malone's 9 lives. This is going to be life number 4. You know, the time I got shot in the neck by my brother. Hope you'll continue to watch. So I was in 6th grade and I used to go on buying trips with my mom. She had a gift shop, and a couple times a year she would go to Chicago to the Merchandise Mart, which is this amazing place, and she would get all the buying done for her store for that season or seasons. And many times she would take me with her, which was always like this cool adventure because we would take a train, or sometimes we would fly. We'd stay in hotels, we'd eat out in restaurants, and then of course there was the Merchandise Mart, which is you know, just floor upon floor of shops selling their merchandise. And I always got to go shopping and stuff. So I had just come back and was showing my brother Warren, who was 11 years older than me, a new bathing suit that I had gotten. So I was like holding it up. My friend Linda Wood was laying on my bed, and my brother was, he did a lot of quick draw stuff, like, you know, with a holster and the gun, and he would come out and twirl it around and, you know. Anyway, so he happened to have a holster on with a .22 pistol, and he was doing his quick draw stuff, and I'm showing him my bathing suit, and all of a sudden the gun went off, and it went in my neck and out my neck, like a surface wound almost, like just in and out, and then went up into the ceiling of my closet and made a much bigger hole. I remember, you know, of course, like being in shock when the gun went off, and it wasn't until I saw blood coming down on my dress that I really freaked. And, you know, everybody at that point is just like, you know, and I'm like, oh my God, oh my God. And I'm kind of wandering around into stupor, and so is my brother. And luckily we had a doctor that lived across the street from us, Dr. Crockett. And so my brother said, go get Dr. Crockett. And Linda took off to get him. So Dr. Crockett came over, and he called the police and called my mom. So he treated my wound, which actually ended up not being all that bad because, as I said, it was a surface wound. It literally went in and out and made 2 holes. And so he dressed that, and the police showed up, and I was hysterical at this point because, remember, I'm only in 6th grade. So I'd watched a lot of movies, and I thought they were going to take my brother and put him in prison and send him to the electric chair. I was convinced of that, and I'm like pleading with the police to please not take him away. And so they, you know, confiscated the gun, of course, which was registered to him. And thankfully he didn't get taken to prison or put in the electric chair. So my mom showed up, and she was, you know, just beside herself about this. So the only thing that I got out of with this was I got to skip some cello lessons. And the one good thing about it was, if there can be a good thing about being shot in the neck, was I became like the star of my classroom because I told everybody that I'd been bit by a vampire. And I would take the bandage off and show them, and they're not, you know, there's like 2 little bloody holes right there on my neck. I still have the scars. But I don't want to make light of this. I was hesitant to, and we've waited for me to even post this video because in lieu of so many things that have been happening in the world today and will most likely, unfortunately, continue, I do want to stress gun safety. This just shows you how quickly and easily something can happen when guns are involved. So if you do have guns, please keep them in a gun safe, keep them locked up, keep them away from your children. If you have older children, maybe teach them gun safety. Let them know how serious this is. You know, it's not a toy. And yeah, I don't want anyone to think that I thought this was funny, because it could have ended up way worse. I was very fortunate that I just got bit by a vampire, but a lot of kids aren't. And so anyway, that's my fourth life. Thank you. Talk to you soon.